Welcome to African Gardening. So it's a Sunday morning out there. I want to show you my Soursop tree. It's a potted Soursop tree. It's about 2.5 years old. This is the second fruiting. It has 80 pollinated fruits, out of which about 50 have turned into large fruits that you can see. Let me show you. See that? Lots and lots of fruits, really big, and look at the shape. So that's the shape of a well-pollinated Soursop tree. You can see another one here again. Yeah, you have lots and lots of them. Let's come down here. Lots of them 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 there. Alright, some of you may be wondering, how come I have lots of Soursop fruits on this tree? Currently there are about 80 fruits here on this single tree. The answer is very simple. Hand pollination. All these fruits that I'm showing you, I hand pollinated them. Normally, Soursop flowers are hermaphroditic, which means they start out as females, then afterwards they become males. When a Soursop flower turns to male, it releases pollens. So these pollens are what is used, or what are used to pollinate the female flowers. So naturally, Soursop are pollinated by beetles. So these are insects, tiny insects that flies around, and what happens is the beetles enters into an open Soursop flower, and after a while, few days after the Soursop flower opens, it releases pollens, it turns to males. Then of course the beetle gets angry and it flies around searching for another open Soursop flower. Soursop flowers that are open are in the female state. By the time it turns to male, you don't see anything again, as you can see on the screen. So when the beetle is covered with pollens, it goes around visiting all the female flowers and rubbing the pollens on the stigma. All right. Of course, in many parts of Nigeria, I don't think these beetles exist, because these beetles, there are a whole lot of them in South America. Soursop is very popular in South America, and I don't think it's a fruit. In some areas, you don't have the beetles there, so you have ants doing the pollination. Ants are very poor pollinators. So, and guess what? Soursop trees have a very interesting phenomena in the sense that the surface area of the stigma must be fully covered with pollens before you can have well-shaped fruit like this. Any ugly shaped Soursop fruit that is not like this, it's as a result of poor pollination. So you can see all my fruits, they have this nice shape. That's a natural shape. That means the pollination process was complete. The stigma area was covered with pollen. So you can look at that. Look at the shape. You can see the shape. It's all nice and regular shape. Look at this one as well. So these are as a result of hand pollination. You can come here. You see a whole lot of them here. You can see them as well. Yeah. So these are as a result of hand pollination. Naturally, Soursop brings hundreds to thousands of flowers in a year. However, because of lack of pollination, you do not have as much fruits as the flowers you have. But guess what? With hand pollination, you can hand pollinate every flower and it will turn to fruit. And that's exactly what I did here. One other thing you have to know with Soursop is that after you fully pollinated your Soursop flower, it does not turn into a fruit immediately. It goes to sleep. This is biologically called a quiescent period, in which case the pollinated Soursop flower is dormant for like 6 weeks. So after the 6 weeks, it now takes up the shape of the Soursop fruit. I can show you here some flowers that are still in the quiescent period. Look at this. So this is in the quiescent period. It's almost finishing because it's starting to swell. You can see that. You can see that. Look at this as well. There's still some. Look, let me show you the ones that are just breaking out. Aha! So this is just breaking out. Look at this. So this one, that's just breaking out of the quiescent period. These are the ones, they are still in the quiescent period. They're dormant, they're in the quiescent period. So the quiescent period lasts for like 6 weeks. So this is just breaking out now. You can see it's taking up that shape. That's why it's coming out gradually. Look at this one again. So you have this one. It's just coming out of a quiescent period. This one, of course, is fully formed. Aha! So you can see the shape. So these are a result of hand pollination. The result of hand pollination. And like I said earlier, one of the advantages of the hand pollination is having fruits that are well shaped. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that up there. Look at that. See that shape? Look at that. That's quite huge. Look at that as well. See that one as well there. Yeah. Look at here. So look at here as well. So all these ones, they're still going to get much bigger, about 3 times bigger. So you can imagine what the size of this will be when it's ripe. You can imagine what the size of it will be when it's ripe. So that's why hand pollination, it's very, very important. The best thing to do, especially in an area where you have lots of flowers dropping without being pollinated, you need to hand pollinate your Soursop tree. That's the only solution that will guarantee that you're going to have fruits. If not, you're going to have hundreds and hundreds of flowers without any fruit. And I can tell you, it's quite devastating. It's devastating. Before I learned how to hand pollinate, I was very disappointed as well. But since I did since I learned hand pollination and I got all the tricks, it's very, very, very. It's been very, very encouraging. I mean, to see this tree with about 80 fruits. I mean, it's incredible. It's incredible. And yeah, that's it. For those who want to learn hand pollination of Soursop flowers, I'm putting up a course that will be available very soon. Kindly subscribe to my channel to be updated.